still prefer if we'd made them black out first. They were just passed out on the ground.
Ah, they're only coming in small waves, that's boring.
The Minotaurs are free, and these sons of Spawnir won't be hunting any more of them.
Never let it be said that
Hey Zola, how's it going?
Pro party. I hope Minotaur is pleased.
I'm sure he is. Now we just have to find the sons of Spawnir leader Vidkun and his dragon beast.
We do?
Okay, that wasn't
We
the
should
last
split
chapter.
up in case Vidkun returns and tries to track us. I'll meet you at your house.
Perfect. I'll see you in Holbreg. And we'll plan something that will knock Jormag and the sons of Spawnir right in their craven teeth.
I really wish I could keep this merchant costume.
This is the last one, I don't know.
Avenger's staff or Avenger's longsword? I'll take the regular sword. And then I can equip that with my pistol and be a pirate.
Level 14.
Nope, I can't. I can't equip this longsword and a pistol.
Longsword? Isn't that a greatsword, a longsword?
No, a longsword. Great. Apparently, this game classifies it as a great sword. Weird.
Yeah, then it's obvious that you can't equip them both at the same time.
Well, in most games, when they use longsword, it's a one-handed weapon, and then a great sword. Well, then you get a bastard sword, and then you get a great sword, and yeah.
So you just replace your old great sword with the new one?
Except the new one is crappier than my old one, so.
Really? That's surprising, since the new one is probably like level 10, and the old one is... I don't know, I thought it was lower than level 10.
Yeah, the old one was level 6, it still got better stats.
Stats? It's not the stats, the damage that's important.
Alright.
It's the most important stat of the weapon. Oh, by the way, over here is a Vista, and over there is a hero point. There's a lot to do for...
Oh my gosh, would you stop hitting me so I can do my inventory? God, these pests! Okay, where was I? Okay, let's see. So I was trying to equip this. But I can't seem to equip it. Oh my gosh, is something hitting me again?
Yes,
oh, you pests!
It's not killed.
Alright, now I can try to manage my inventory. Yeah, I can't seem to equip this sword. Okay. Oh, because I was in a battle, that's why.
Yes, you kinda change your equipment during a battle.
Okay. What obvious reason?
Because you could just change your weapons over and over again and use the cooldowns of other weapons which you haven't used. Which is both annoying, since swapping the weapons kind of annoying, and yeah, do more damage than you usually should do.
Yeah, in Ragnarok Online you could switch at instant speed and you could even hotkey them. I had these ribbons. You could dye them different colors, so I dyed it all the different colors. And it's just this hair ribbon on my merchant. And then I set it up so I would just basically be doing, with the hotkeys, it would basically be changing through all the different colors. So it looked like I had a ribbon that was color changing between every color, but it was really just, I had a whole bunch of...
You want to come up to me and go to the Vista?
Yeah, hold on, I'm collecting level up rewards now. Apprentice band? Apprentice band?
In case you want to ask me what the item is, you still can post them by holding Control or Shift and then clicking on it.
I'm trying to figure... Oh, it takes the place of my mask.
Yeah, that sounded like a mask.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you want me to follow you? Ah.
Yes. Over here to Vista, I thought you maybe like Vistas.
They're pretty cool.
And then we can go to the hero point over there. Since now we've freed the Minotaurs, they're using it for something else.
Yeah, and then I can just kind of wander about the world again, looking for places. Seeing what there is to see.
Oh, I thought you would want to.
Very much. Okay, so
he's level 5. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty low level. That's true. It's your level 8.
it's like, oh, you're so soft. It's like, really? I'm a wizard I'm a wizard that's heavily muscled with scars all over my face, and I'm carrying around a great sword for some reason, which I shoot spells out of. Yes. Yeah. If I saw somebody like that, the last thing I'd do is start boasting about how tough I am and how weak they look. It's yeah, no. Okay, I'm back at this place.
Yep.
Okay.
We want to talk with her to plan taking out
the Slayer gets here.
this guy.
I have great hopes that this is the hero we've been waiting for. Don't worry. No matter what, we'll still be together. And me. Just like always.
She's gonna die, isn't she?
No.
When you start saying lines like
Welcome,
that...
Slayer. Now that the Minotaurs are free, we can concentrate on Vidkun and his beast. I believe they're hiding out near Hunter's Lake.
Then we're off to the lake to punish Vidkun and his little dragon minion. Simple.
Simple? That creature is a servant of the ice dragon itself.
So's
You
all
should
the
take
people we're
dangerous opponents
fighting.
more seriously. Don't underestimate Vidkun's beast. Or Vidkun.
I'm not underestimating them. I'm insulting them. Relax, Air. I know this'll be a real fight, and I'm ready for it.
You have to be more than ready. I used to be as eager as you, but I learned where Jormag's minions are involved, you can't over-prepare.
With you around, I'm learning all the time. Trust me, I'm ready for this. So is Garm, by the look of him, perking up his ears at the idea of a fight.
Garm's a bit like you. He always enjoys a good brawl. Let's give him one. We'll meet you at Hunter's Lake.
Yay, where you have to go now?
You do?
No idea.
I still haven't... Where in the world am I supposed to go? Oh.
Don't ask me. I don't know it. What? It's just the enter? Oh, we just went through the door
Nice
again.
little set of things right outside, or right at the loading screens to show you what you still need to do in an area.
Yep, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
In the town you can do the same thing, but there are only points of interest, vistas and waypoints. And you... Oh, by the way, I haven't told you about that yet. If you get 100% completion in a map, you get a special reward chest.
Okay. So now I'm actually gonna go... This is where I was exploring at the beginning of the day, actually. Was going out this way. Oops, wrong way.
Don't know what you did
About
at the
face.
beginning of the day.
At the start of the stream, I was exploring this area. I went to the hot spring. I went over to this place over here.
Yeah, but in the hot spring you missed the important parts like the hero point or the...
He wouldn't fight me back. He wouldn't fight me at the time.
Corrupted Wolfmaster. Oh, event. I guess I can help.
Yes.
I jump inside and I immediately kill him.
Yeah, your character is kind of OP.
Nah, that wasn't that much. It wasn't... I don't know how much life he had left when I hit him.
I should grab this waypoint and then head up towards that Hunter's Lake. Let's see... Waypoint!
All my characters are faster than yours. I just love speed boosts.
Yeah, I think that you kind of need them. The default running speed is really freaking slow.
And when you're in combat, you're even slower. Let's see, where is it? I like
fish.
I like this signet of inspiration because it gives you 10 seconds of was it 10 seconds? Let's see. No, it gives you 5 seconds of swiftness every 10 seconds. So half the time you move at maximum speed.
Well, so the game actually has a lot of similar mechanics to Diablo 2. It's been a long time since I played any of those. I played Diablo 2 a lot back in the day.
I also remember playing it for a while.
Yeah. I was so disappointed with Diablo 3. I mean, there was a lot that was really cool about it, but it's... I mean, maybe with the expansions and the content and the patches, they fixed it. I don't know. But I got it I got it practically the day it came out, and it was...
Oh.
It was
okay, they
just,
changed a few things since then, I think.
Yeah, it's... It had some really cool stuff in it, but it was just... I played through it once, and I was done. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I needed several years until I finished it the first time, and I still haven't completed the expansion yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen the expansion. I did do the weird...
Minotaur seems eager to settle the score with Vidkun and his dragon minion.
If they'd been eating my friends and family, I'd feel the same.
That weird stage with all the cartoony unicorns and things. I don't know, it was weird.
Minotaur seems eager to
not saying anything.
With Vidkun and
Unicorns.
His
Maybe it's a special area.
If they'd been eating my friends
it was that game's version of the cow level.
Yeah, I thought so. The
it was
loading
weird.
screens always tell you again, this game there is no cow level.
There is no cow level was a cheat code, and it was StarCraft 1.
I'm not sure about that.
Something like that. One of the Blizzard games. It had been an internet rumor, like ways to save Eris and stuff like that. There had been this...
and then they decided to implement it since...
Yep, with word slag. It was weird. But I liked the cow level. That ability...
It's a little bit weaker.
That crazy gravity ability of yours is great stuff.
Yeah, it's the focus ability. If you would use the focus, you also would have it.
I went with what eventually led me to this weird phantasmal thing.
What? No. I said weapon. It's not the abilities which level with your hero points. It's just a weapon.
So,
okay.
You're the ones causing so much
you just have to use a focus instead of a torch. That's all.
Coming here was a fatal mistake. My thanks for delivering the Minotaur.
It reminds me of it reminds me of this weird black hole acid ability in BioShock 2's expansion.
We're delivering your pet to him. He's gonna
It was ridiculous. It would pull all the enemies into this swirling thing, and then you'd fire these these javelin rockets, and they'd all be on spinning around. It was glorious.
That reminds me of one of the enemies in the later parts of the game.
Well, I can't push it around. I suspected as much. Yeah, I think you're quite vincible, actually.
Whoops.
I think you can be
I
vinced.
just started my damage rotation. I guess that killed them.
It's easy to see that Minotaur is happy and grateful. I hope this means no more Minotaur herds attacking caravans.
I hope that there finally would be an enemy where it's worth using my damage rotation, but I guess I was wrong.
We expanded our understanding of the spirits. This is a victory to be savored, Slayer.
Oh, I'll savor it. And if I remember correctly, you're going to join me in savoring
So,
it
do
over
I
a few
get to
kegs of
keep the
Bear's
Minotaur
brown ale.
spirit? Is this a new ability?
I promised, didn't I? We'll have to wait for the next move.
No.
I think the sun
Should've
drank
been.
all the Bear's brown in Holbrook.
No.
That won't stop us for long. Nothing can.
Keep that confidence, Slayer. There's a lot more I want to teach you. But frankly, you've done enough for one
I
day.
remember what I want to say.
Garm and I may call
I
on you
actually
again.
always
You
preferred
should also
Titan
count
Quest
on
and
us
Grim
if you
Dawn.
ever need help. Until we
I
meet
just
again,
preferred the
may the
leveling
spirits guide you.
system,
Grim Dawn.
skill system. Do you know Titan Quest or Grim Dawn?
Mm-mm.
Um,
Shoes,
yeah.
box, letter from Ire, and a key.
Yep, a key, and I have a present for you.
Another proud moment.
You've earned your first mastery point.
You have gained a mastery point?
Yeah, mastery's abilities can be trained by 80 level characters with access to expansion content. Well,
Oh, right.
then,
Yeah, you have to gain the point, but you can't use it yet.
but I'll never be able to use it.
Masteries are pretty useful. For example, the speed buff which I have in the city is a mastery.
Master
So,
of walking
you have-
through cities.
Here is no, I don't. Here, so here is a small present for you.
Oh, okay. Mailbox is full. I'll have to do something. Oh, Black Lion chest. That's the thing for the key, huh?
Yep. And just a small hint. The difficult part is to get the key, not the chest.
Yeah, I've seen that before. In Dawn of the Dragons, had the players actually furious at one point with a mechanic like that.
So people don't accept it since they also can farm keys at least somehow.
Well,
Since you just
back when
saw that you
back then the keys were like you could only buy them with like real money. They eventually fixed it and made it so you could get keys. You could make them.
in this game there are 2 additional ways how to get keys without buying them. The first one is doing the story.
An
As you just
Avon
saw, you gained
Nashblade trick-or-treat bag, Black Lion statuette, Shadow die kit,
Go to
Black
maybe
miniature claim ticket.
post the items so that I can see them.
Click to search. Oh, okay. You want me
Okay,
to?
I can explain you which item is doing if you post them so that I can see
Do I post them where you can see them?
You hold control and click them.
Okay. Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, the shadow die kit is you get a random color that's
For
Yeah.
changing.
you can use colors to change the color of your clothes, and that's for free. You can always do that if you want to.
Yeah.
The Black Lion miniature claim ticket is a ticket with which you can get miniature. Do you see this small guy over there? Here, this one flying around next to me.
Yeah.
That's a mini.
Oh.
A mini is following you around and doing stuff. You already saw a few of them, I think.
Yeah.
Once you saw the Mystic Dragons.
They had them in Ragnarok Online, more or less.
Yeah, they're just a small.
I liked
gimmick.
Baphomet Jr. I knew somebody who liked an Alice, but you had to feed those white potions, and I was like, that's expensive.
Okay. The Black Lion statuette is is an item which you always get when you open the chest. With that, you can buy items which you can find in the Black Lion chest. So when you are insanely unlucky, you still get those Black Lion statuettes, and when you have opened enough chests, you can just buy the item you want, even if you're unlucky.
And the
to find
Evan Nashblade trick-or-treat bag is just full of stuff.
I think it's just full of either trick-or-treat bags or the stuff which is usually within trick-or-treat bags. There's always one seasonal reward, and this time it's that. Because of the Halloween event. Speaking of which, what do you think about maybe entering the Halloween event?
I don't know. I don't know anything about the Halloween event.
Yeah, that's why I said that we maybe should do that now, maybe.
Okay.
awaken him.
Doggone
Oh,
it, still.
or we do this special event which has just started on this map.
I can never seem to find something I can equip with the pistol. It's always like that.
The pistol should be, let's see, I have the
Oh.
pistol is an offhand, so yeah.
Yeah, but every weapon I find is always two-handed, it seems. Alright, anyway.
You have to use either a sword or an axe or a scepter. Those are one-handed and main hand.
Yeah. We got going on over here? Just some random enemies.
By the way, as I just said, on this map they just started a special event. A pretty big one related.
The Frozen Maw?
No, not the Frozen Maw. Awakened remnants have appeared in the area. So, in short, Awakened are infiltrating this area and are attacking us.
Okay.
That's why suddenly a green tag is visible on your minimap.
How do I salvage?
Oh, no, a red one. You click on the salvage kit, either double click or you right click.
Okay.
And you can also say salvage all fine or masterwork and lower stuff for
I can't salvage
fast
that.
salvaging. Yeah, you can salvage items you got from the story.
That.
You can only salvage things you got from enemies. Normal loot.
Okay. Okay. And then deposit all materials. There! Okay. Alright.
Okay.
So you're talking about... Are you talking about that red thing on the map over that way?
Yep. Okay, we now go to this waypoint. There's the next attacking wave.
Attacking wave?
Yep, they are sending waves of enemies to random places on the map.
Oh, okay.
They are a lot stronger than the usual average enemies, which you know. Well, that doesn't mean that they are not your level. Yeah, just teleport there before our friends have killed them.
Teleport where?
To the waypoint I posted to you. The Twin Spur Haven waypoint. Or the one which on the map got posted.
Okay, I see. Over here. The stream is very laggy. I'm sorry, I can't really do anything about that. Oh, okay. Here we are.
As you can see, many people like this event.
Yeah.
Or they will just want to complete it for achievements. Oh, there's the champion.
Oh, there's a rift.
Oh, wait. That's the champion. The champions are above veteran enemies and always give a special bag if you defeat them and they're stronger and so on.
Well, if nothing else, I can at least dispel any buffs the enemies have. Yeah, I don't see how this thing can really fight. It's just kind of being stomped by 1,000 people at once. Shame my pushback doesn't seem to do anything these days.
No, it's a champion. And he has a break bar, which means that any CC you do on him is just lowering his CC instead of actually pushing him around. Since back in the old days, it was a little bit different.
They're almost,
so
it's almost dead.
And so on. Yeah, he's almost dead. And it was annoying that some people push him back, since most people like it when enemies are moving, since then all AoEs do more damage. So they change it to that he has a break bar, and when it's broken, then he gets stunned for a few seconds and gets more damage instead of being pushed away. But after he got stunned, he can't be CC'd for a while until the break bar is refilled. So the next army is pretty far in the north. I don't even know if you can get there yet. You probably don't have the waypoint yet, so we have to
level 15. Okay, I need to get to the bank.
Oh, they're already fighting the champion. Well, I guess then it will be too late.
Okay, I need to get to the bank so I can get that equipment I forged out.
Well, you know where the bank is, right?
Oh, yeah, it's over here. Okay. First I should sell things.
I'll forge it. Polish.
Okay, let me see. I don't need... There. Okay, now I go to the bank.
Oh, traveler.
And I buy a set of gear.
Buy.
Or pull out of the bank. Okay. Well, I've already got something better than the mask on, so... Let's see, my shoes are already better than these. Actually, maybe they're not. This is slightly... It's got +4 precision, but 1 less defense, so I guess this is good. Okay. This does not look like what I put on here. Whatever. Okay, the shirt is better. The pants are definitively better. The wristbands are definitively better. Even though they...
Okay, so like the event is over, you've probably got an achievement.
It's a lot less armor. It's covering a lot less of the arm, I mean. Oh, well, whatever. Now I can just sell or salvage all of this, right?
Yeah, usually you should salvage it. That gives a lot more money than selling it. Crafting materials are expensive.
Oh no! I think I accidentally equipped... Yeah, I accidentally equipped the gloves. And I didn't mean to, and then I salvaged the other thing. Whoops.
Oh, that's not that terrible.
I can make a new one later. It's fine. Alright, let's see. So now that I'm way better equipped than I was, let's see if we can find these enemies again.
The enemies are gone.
It says one just appeared. Kill the son of Svarni and his corrupted wolf. Oh, that's something else.
That's something else, yep. It's just one small group of
Shadow of
enemies.
the
I
Mad
usually can
King. Okay.
Good hunting.
I have this extra skill slot now.
Yeah, you slowly unlock more skill slots. And soon you'll unlock specializations.
There. Decoy to go with Phantasmal Disenchanter. Okay. Well now. I want to go back to exploring the world. So.
Oh, don't we try to go in to the event?
What event?
The Halloween event.
Okay. Where's that?
For you it's probably the starting waypoint in this area.
You mean, Austin Ford waypoint?
Horncall Gather waypoint. It's a little bit south of it. There.
Ah, Horncall? Oh, you mean the thing with the, candy corn?
Yes, candy corn.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, I think the next MMO I pick will have to be something with a lot lower end amount of resources needed.
Less resources, you mean?
System resources.
Yeah,
so the stream
GPU
runs
and
better.
CPU.
Door to the Mad King's Labyrinth. This the thing?
Yes. Just enter.
Okay.
I hope you can enter.
Oh, that's a moon there. Makes me think of D. Grayman. Tyria released awakened attacks near large cities of Tyria. I have a plan to track their portal aperture positions to allow peacemakers to intercept them more easily, but I need assistance. What have we got here? Probably don't want to fall down that.
It's time history repeated itself.
Haunted door.
Yeah, that's from where you came from. Yeah, I guess the easiest thing to do is we follow the commander around in the labyrinth. Just come to me. It's maybe a little bit boring, I don't know.
These are definitely Tim Burton type trees here, with a bit of fire thrown on it for no particular reason. Lunatic Boat Master?
Yeah, you can use it later to go to other features, since there are many features here.
Raceway, Clock Tower, Lunatic Inquisition?
Yeah, many things that you can do.
A glider? Huh.
Well, you don't have the glider.
This travels someplace too.
Yep,
Oops.
into the labyrinth.
The labyrinth? Whoa.
So, you are over here, you're in the rock. What, you are in the rock?
The graphics are doing weird things right now.
Yeah, because you are outside, you are inside the rock.
I am.
Which means you have a big problem, since you can't get out anymore. I have no idea how you managed to do that.
I don't know, I just used the teleporter, but graphics are just appearing and disappearing. I'm kinda...
Yeah, because you're inside a rock that's not planned in any way, so it looks weird. Yeah, there's just two ways to get you out of there. The first is using a waypoint, the second one is trying to relock. AKA go to the character selection screen and go back into the game. And I guess use the waypoint.
It's right there. So.
You again teleported into the rock.
Okay, that teleporter is broken.
Okay, can you maybe teleport to the other waypoint in the east, or have you not unlocked it?
No, I have this one here. I'll talk to the boat master instead. What was that called? The labyrinth?
Yeah, we are in the labyrinth.
He doesn't offer that one.
Yeah, since people are already here. Okay, I have another solution. Just jump down here, okay?
I'll die.
Yes, and I can revive you.
Okay. As you turn my bones back from gelatin into bone.
Yay. So let's go to the commander.
When I drop far like that, I always get the feeling like, you know that feeling you get when you're falling? I don't know, I can't explain it.
Go down here. And go to the commander. There should be a small group with him.
What are we doing in the labyrinth?
Two things. Farming and doing events.
There's pumpkins, but I can't carve them. They're up in the air.
Yes, they're already carved.
This doesn't stop. That wouldn't stop me. Are these level 80 gargoyles?
You're also level 80 as long as you're inside here.
What? Well, I don't have all my abilities unlocked.
Nope, but it's scaled. You got upscaled, so you have the stats like you would be level 80 without having the abilities and gear and so on.
Explains a few things, I guess.
That's why many people like this area to get their characters up to level 80. So this commander is, yeah, people love
Candy
this Halloween
corn
event because they can
elemental.
farm a lot. They just hit everything which is at their paths to kill it and get its loot, for example. So to get both XP and loot, and yeah. Well, most interesting part for me at least are the door events, which we're not doing. At least, yeah. That's the more boring one. You just have to kill a veteran mummy. Yeah. The special thing about this area is really you get a lot of loot.
Veteran mummy pulls, immobilizes, causes vulnerability, and is quite dead.
The
Trick
biggest
or
problem
treat
about
bag, a scepter.
the biggest problem about this is that the events do not spawn that fast. So the people are often running around killing enemies while they're waiting for the next door event to appear.
Oops.
Because there's so many people, it's enough to just hit an enemy once or twice, since then the rest can just kill him, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. And yeah,
but what if you want to fight the enemies and, you know...
Well, you do fight him, you hit him, every one of you is hitting them once or twice, and that kills them.
I see.
But in this labyrinth there are also 3 bosses, and they're the most interesting part. But I fear that for you the whole looting thing is actually a big problem, since...
Raw candy corn. You mine it?
Oh yeah, you can mine candy corn here.
Okay. Alright. Walking
so
around
fun
all
to
this
see.
creepy, gross stuff with mummies and other undead hiking around, and oh,
Yeah.
candy! Wow!
Well, it's a Halloween event.
I know. It's just ridiculous. I have fallen way behind. Plastic spiders! Oh no!
I have the feeling like you lost contact to the group.
Sugary? That's a trait?
Sugary? Trait? No, sugary is...
Yeah. Causes bleeding, knocks back, sugary. That's what it says.
Oh, here's a race. Hey, you don't want to take part in the race?
Sure, if I can get there and not be dead.
I can try to get to you and then help you getting here.
At the moment, I'm trying to escape death. Oh crap, more undead.
Okay, found you.
Okay.
Oh yeah, just follow me, this path over here. Or you just stand around inside the enemies
I'm
and fight
trying to move. Having difficulty doing things like walking when enemies are hitting me with effects.
Yeah, immobilizing. Luckily I have an ability which gives me swiftness and removes any moving penalties like immobilized. Okay, up here? And then here on the left. Oh, here's the Gilden banner of heroes. Good heroes banner. That gives you all buffs that exist together.
Okay, there's a pumpkin over there.
Yeah, pumpkins everywhere. And candy
Well,
corn.
no, I mean on the map there's a huge pumpkin.
Oh yeah, that's a merchant. So first you can say yes, sign me in. And now the most important part.
It begins in 1 minute and 25 seconds.
You can... can you talk with this guy over here?
Can I talk with that guy over there?
Where are you? Or you are?
I'm right here.
Oh, there. You're inside the raptor. Can you talk with this guy over here?
No, I can't. I'm waiting for 58 seconds till the race starts.
That's weird. Usually you could do something here.
No, he won't talk. So, what am I doing? I've got 40 seconds.
Yeah, it's a race, but usually you use mounts for it. You can also do it without a mount, but it's more difficult, obviously.
Where am I racing to?
Do you see those small whites down the road?
No.
Over there. That's the first goal. You must stand inside the thing here when the timer runs out.
Alright. Guess I'll just follow all these people.
You can't follow them. He's still not talking.
Oh, am I supposed to be touching the green things?
I'm not touching, you have to walk through the doors.
Ah.
They're like gates.
Okay.
Checkpoints, you could say. Oh, the door is here. That's the small door. That's not interesting.
I'll be alright. Soon.
Yeah, you just got my extreme strong street beat boost. It's more fun when you have a mount. I thought you usually can rent a mount, but somehow this is not working here.
Stupid enemies and their stupid stunning. I guess everyone has managed to lap me.
Quickly.
Or something. Oh no, they're going that way.
It was the group which is doing events. Not everyone is doing this event here. Most people aren't. They don't care since it does not give loot.
Not the leg.
Everyone who's here is just here for the loot. And the first one already have reached the finish. Wow.
Probably. I keep getting immobilized, slowed down, and I'm gonna die any second.
No, I die first. Sure.
I'm still going, somehow. Ah, quit slowing me down. I just need
You're
this
just
healing.
Only slow down you have. But soon you should be out of combat again. And then you heal and have a higher movement speed. Where are you going?
There it is.
Okay, there's a pumpkin inside here.
Oh no!
Whoa, what have you done?
I fell.
You jumped down! Why have you jumped down?
I fell.
You jumped down.
I fell. I have 2 minutes to finish the race. How in the world am I gonna
guess
get
now it's
back
so
into
late.
it?
Yeah, now you can forget it.
Where is it? Is that it?
It's in the side. You even need 2 minutes to reach the point where you died.
Well, I can't get
Or
back down
fell
into
down.
the thing without using this teleporter.
Yeah, but this teleporter should work. It's the other teleporter this time.
This one should work?
Yes. It would be weird if it wouldn't work.
Okay. So, I just need to figure out where I was.
Yeah, just follow me. The event, as I said, you will reach the point where you was when the race is over, so it's not really useful to do that. But
Trying.
but the a door with the boss has just spawned, and it will now head towards it. So just follow the group.
I mean, that's not really, all right. Well,
This time we can fight a boss. That's more interesting.
I wanted to finish the race.
You can't anymore. It's too late. Even I can finish it with my mounts. So,
I cannot catch
a
up.
skeletal. Yeah, no, now they'll just stand still, since here's the boss. There he is. I don't know how strong he is nowadays. A long time ago he was so insanely strong he easily could wipe a whole group.
Well, he's certainly kicking my butt right now.
Event succeeded? Oh, okay. I guess I'm happy now.
Laser ham. Ah, crap.
Yeah, it also done me.
This lich is, oh my gosh, that's three times
Free time what?
that I've been knocked down.
Yeah. As long as someone is wetting you again, it's no problem. But when you rally, then it is a problem. Oh, you're back there. Because when you get up again by rallying, you get a penalty, and when you have too many penalties, you have less and less life points when you get downed. And after 3 times, you have 0 life points when you get down, so you die. Yeah, as I said, that's one of the more difficult bosses here. Long time ago he was really difficult, now it's at least well, quite easy to hit all around. Yes. Ah, there he is. Yeah, also got downed. I do not have much more armor or defensive abilities like you. Yeah, do that. But I know that.
I'm still wearing noob gear.
And here it's just a little bit better defensive wise, since I do not have a single defensive stat. Okay, and now we can loot this huge chest inside here. Thank you, game.
Okay.
So now there's the next door van right next to us.
Okay, let's see. Large candy bag. Trick-or-treat bags. Looks kind of like
You get tricks.
Looks, yeah,
Or
it looks
treat,
more
that's
like
everything.
like a furnace than a chest. It's kind of cool.
They have many different designs for the chests.
Aha. Oh, am I in battle? Doggone it. Get out of here. I'm trying to do my equipment.
Oh, you're not taking part in this event? Okay.
I'm still looting and working with what I got from the last one, and these enemies are all over me.
Yes, because they respawn and no one is there to help you, so they
I just want to work out what I've gotten.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger problems. You soon will learn that you have to go into a safe area before doing the whole inventory thing. So, but I guess we probably should stop running around here since I think it's too boring for you. Is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to, like, it's kind of like it's an overwhelming, like, just event, and I'm not given time to appreciate
exactly
them.
what it...
Well, I don't.
They are farming. Farming means fast, and fast. Since the faster you loot, the more loot you get. That's one of the reasons why I dislike the labyrinth, but many people seem to like it.
Oh, players will go for whatever's the most efficient way to gain.
Yes,
they'll always go for it.
They go through the labyrinth, hit every enemy which is here, and thanks to auto loot, they automatically get all the loot of the enemies, even if they're away from them, which you don't have. And yeah, like this they get the loot of really many enemies. Oh, another event, another boss event is boss door is up. But I guess he first is doing other doors since they're more, it's faster or more rewarding or something like that. Yeah, faster.
I'm actually gaining experience a lot slower in this labyrinth than
Yeah, because you're not hitting as many enemies as the others. With every enemy you really get a lot of XP.
Ha! Okay, I've done it. Now I've got 2 weapons, finally.
You found a weapon?
Yeah, it was what I was trying to equip.
I remember the hammer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you never liked her, and she bored me.
What in the world?
I was proud of you.
I don't know.
No, you've always been a major disappointment.
I like that guy's moon shield.
Well, you can get it.
What, the giant moon shield up there?
Well, it's maybe not giant for use, but it's a moon shield. Well, it's just that big because the character is that big.
Another proud moment.
Okay, well, I have...
Ooh. Okay, he currently he are both of the other 2 bosses. So you really should get to me. Don't worry, they're tough bosses. They will take you a few minutes.
I was trying to look at some of the stuff I had gotten earlier. I got things I need to open, but... Alright, I'm coming.
You have to open. I wouldn't open the trick-or-treat bags unless I'm near the merchant and have some time and no enemies nearby. Because they really give you a lot of stuff.
Okay, so what does all this do?
Okay, first, sometimes he will cast some abilities which are indicated by red circles. When you see red circles, you should try to get out.
At the moment, I'm trying to figure out my own abilities. I just switched weapons. Doggone it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna switch back to the sword.
Now.
There's no way in this madness I can try to figure out what things do. Oh, well, I just died.
Okay, I guess I have to revive you then.
Alright. I'm just gonna switch back to the great sword, because at least I know what my abilities did with that.
Yeah, and they're ranged, so it's better for you to win this fight. Since in the melee range, especially the horror is a real horror.
Grand high viscount of candy corn. Holy crap, they plunged. Yep, I'm dead again. Yeesh.
Healing here.
Yeah.
I'm dead
Trying
again.
to revive you resulted in me dying too.
Something hit me and I went to almost dead, and then something else immediately struck, and it's like, well,
Yeah, this Viscount Candy Corn is often shooting many candy corn thingies to all players nearby. If you don't look at them and dodge them, or block them, they deal damage to you. And somehow ignored me, and I can now probably heal you up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those flying thingies. Nope, too slow. Okay, dead.
This thing.
The waypoint is right above us, so for me it's easy to get back. Why do I have the feeling that many people are leaving?
Alright. Let's try being invisible.
Well, while you're invisible you can't fight, because each attack will uncloak you.
Yeah, I know. But it bought me a little bit of time. I'm slowly bleeding to death. And now I'm bound again. And I'm dead again. Or dying.
Ah! Yeah, with more people this fight is easier. Ouch. Yeah, we've really lost many players.
This thing's
And I
just
fear-
kicking everyone's butt, huh?
And I fear that because we've lost many players, we're now losing more players. Whoa. He one-shotted me while I was gliding. That thing is dangerous.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Not this slow, not steady, living yet. Where's the commander? He's hiding. Well, at least this fight is finally something like a challenge.
About to go down again.
It happens to me the whole time.
Did I get him? Okay.
Oh, it's
Ah!
okay. To take out the
And
horror.
I'm paralyzed being beaten by a skeleton.
Maybe you should also go to the group who's fighting the horrors. That seems a little bit safer.
The group that's what?
Fighting the horror.
The giant candy corn thing?
No, the other thing.
Oh, I don't.
The giant skeleton with the chainsaw.
Oh, I haven't seen him. I think I spent more time lying around dead than up. Just waiting again.
Yeah, I kind of can't revive you when he's guarding you.
Oh, it's back here again, huh? The skeleton that killed me is fighting the candy corn monster. They're not on the same
Yes.
team.
Well, that sometimes happens.
Okay. Well. Did it kill you?
let's stay. Yep. I was gliding and he killed me while doing it. Okay, I'll go to the group. I can't revive you like this. When the group killed the horror, they will probably went back for the candy corn thing. Yeah, I'm dying a lot. I should just wait a few seconds until my penalties are going away. Oh, my
Which
armor's
side
broken.
was the
Bad.
one that was safe?
What is safe?
One of the portals was safe to use and the other one was not.
Yes, the right one was safe. That's what I said.
Okay. I'll go there.
Okay, he's dead. We now can rescue you.
Great. Now I have to somehow make it through this giant, terrifying gauntlet.
Oh, nice. The Canicon thing is again out full life. Oh, unpredictable.
I'm coming. I just have to somehow make it through all of this.
Well, you made the whole half the way, and you're full life, so I think you did it.
We're getting there. We're coming. Okay. Back to this thing.
Oh, I can reflect them. That's fun.
Ow. How do you reflect them?
I have an aura which can reflect everything that hits me. It sometimes is active. I have a trait which activated when my life goes under a specific threshold, but this trait has a cooldown, so I don't know, maybe every 20 or 30 seconds I'm getting the magnet aura.
This is enough health. I can go back.
Well, he still can one-shot you,
I know.
probably. Just don't stand right.
Die! One
said- I said to not stand inside the red circles.
I just moved in between two red circles. I thought I had gotten out of them.
No, they were overlapping. You stood inside two different circles
Oh,
because they overlapped.
okay.
So it was more like
Don't switch weapons again. Arg! Come on, revive, 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 come on. Ah, I got hit
over there.
again. This thing. This stupid thing. Alright. Yeah, after we bring this thing down, I just want to explore the world with my last, like, bit of time in this game.
ouch.
Shit, I just got up. I'm almost dead again.
No, I'm down. Ouch.
And I'm dead again. This monster is pure bullshit. It
We don't have
is.
enough people. We don't have enough people. So where are you? You're alive. Okay, then I don't care.
Just got back on my feet. No, no, move, 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 move! Oh my gosh. Come on, 8. Heal, 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 heal. Oh, that's something.
What's something?
Oh, I have 11,000 hit points now. I healed.
Ouch. Well, I just got killed. again.
And I'm down.
My armor is slowly breaking. I fear I have to soon repair it.
And I'm
Otherwise, I'll be naked.
not able to heal myself. And I got hit by something. So I'm dead.
Okay.
It's almost defeated.
Yep, that's
Stupid
true.
thing.
Oh, the commander's helping you. How nice of him.
Hmm.
Ouch. Stupid ranged attacks, that's so dangerous.
Yeah, what keeps happening is I'm trying to get back up and then just something else homes in and hits me. And it's like, well, I can't dodge, so...
Well, you have one ability which kind of dodges, but it's not that good. Well, now you can loot this huge. First, you can loot the Canicon. You should also have a bag for you. And then this huge chest over there.
Something over here. Okay.
And then we can kill this veteran enemy because it's invented and gives a few nice and easy to get XP.
Oops.
And you level 16. Okay, sure. We are done. I guess now we want to go away, right?
Yeah.
This is like that leave.
Someplace where I'm not being killed every 6 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, if you just look at me, you just see that my armor is really broken.
Okay. So.
Just teleport to the waypoint above us.
Yeah. And head out the door.
Well, we also could do some other things, like the clockwork tower, or something like that.
Is it gonna murder me every 5 seconds?
No, the clockwork tower is a jumping puzzle.
Oh, I wouldn't mind that so much.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna take a minute to tear around in my loot and look at some of this stuff now.
The only problem about this... Oh, yeah, I fear that we can't do it together, since it's a little bit different than the rest.
Oh, it's on a timer? Prepare your mind for a mad time?
Yep. The only problem about this jumping puzzle is it's a timed jumping puzzle, which means you only have a specific time to do it.
Oh, okay, so I just have to wait
So
for this to open.
Yeah. Yep. When it opens, you get teleported to the start, and you have to jump up a little bit. Then you have to wait a bit, and then a few things will appear in front of you, and then you can start to run through the jumping puzzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get to a bank, and then I can open up and look at these things. I still haven't explored this statuette and miniature claim ticket.
Yeah, for that you have to go into a big city, or you can double click it. I'm not sure what. Well, you can double click on the statuette in order to
Spooky
see the merchant.
ghost, spooky skeleton, assassin, aviator. Sure, why not? Where is it? Do I equip it?
What is it?
A mini glowing bat. Whoop.
Oh.
I guess I have to do this now. Alright.
Yep. You have to do this now. As I said, first you have to walk the stairs up, then
Whoa,
wait a bit.
what the? Oh, crap!
And as I said, it's time.
Okay.
You don't have too much
Rising green okay, now what?
wait, and then things should appear in front of you.
Alright.
And then it's jumping, jumping, jumping.
Yeah, I failed.
I can't say that I'm surprised. I also failed the first few dozen times.
Okay.
It's one of the more difficult jumping puzzles, since it's timed.
Add to account wardrobe is no use. Yes? That
When you use it, it's temporarily nearby you, but when you add it to your wardrobe, you can just equip it, and then you keep it forever, unless you change it.
I said add to account wardrobe, but I don't know what that did. It's still not here.
Okay, that was a really bad fail. You have to type H to go to the hero screen, Then when you go to the equipment screen, you have to go back to the previous menu with this arrow on the top left. And then there should be a one tab miniatures, and there you can select one. And with the checkbox you can hide or unhide it.
I see. Okay. Okay. I equipped it, but I don't see it yet. And I'm back into the jumping puzzle. Okay.
Maybe it's because of the jumping puzzle. It maybe... Yeah, it auto-hides our miniatures.
Oh, okay.
Since this area theoretically counts as PvP. In PvP they have special rules. That's why we also can't participate in a group.
Ah, well.
Don't worry, I think you haven't failed more miserably than me.
So
Since I failed, like, the stairs.
Okay. 11 bags of loot. Let's see, I can salvage that. Don't care for these. Probably should keep
bags.
that. Okay. Alright. Okay, plus 50 luck. I think that's a temporary buff.
Nope, it isn't. It's a consumable item which permanently increases your luck. And when you've gained enough luck, your magic find will increase. And the magic find determines which loot you get from killing enemies.
I keep trying to it says double click to consume. I keep double clicking and nothing's happening.
You're in a PvP area, here it's not working.
Alright, this will be the last time I run this. I'm getting out of this place.
Kind of thought so, since I just wanted to show it to you. I didn't thought it actually would
I mean, it's cool, but
yeah, that's why I wanted to show it to you, since it is cool, but it's too difficult for you for now.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, onto that one. Ah. Yeah.
You failed again.
Same spot. Alright. Okay. So, once I get out of here, I should be able to use this stuff and see my bat. I still got like a ton of stuff. I should just get out to where there's to a town.
Yeah, that's one of the main problems of the game. Way too much loot.
You know, they came up with an interesting solution in Angband. It's what they finally did, because you'd go into the randomly generated dungeons, you'd be picking up loot, you'd be deciding which items to keep, which ones to cast off, and it was this continual thing. And then eventually they just made it standard, unless you turn it off, that you can't sell anything ever. And you find way more money. What am I doing in the village of Shiamore? What the heck?
Shiamore?
What am I doing here? I don't want to be here. I need to get home.
That sounds interesting.
Here we are. This must be my home.
Actually, it's not that difficult to get rid of loot in a proper way, since you don't open the bags, since they stack nicely and so only cost like 1 or 2 inventory slots depending on how many different type of bags you find. And then you can salvage the equipment, and then you can just deposit the crafting materials, which are a total of 4 clicks, and most of your inventory is clean again. So it's actually pretty easy to get to.
This guy sells cupcakes, apparently.
Oh, that you wait. Shaymore.
I don't know, someplace weird. I came back to my place. Okay.
I think I know what happened, because when you leave the area, you get sent back to Lion's Ark, but because of your playing free-to-play, Lion's Ark is limited to level 30 plus players. Lion's Ark is like the main city of the game.
Oh.
Most interesting features are in the city.
Let's see. Got a wall. Stealth. Reflect projectiles and heal yourself. That would have been useful. Teleport! Aha!
Yeah, that's one of my favorite abilities. Teleport.
Aha! Oh, yeah. Excellent. Okay, so now I need to find this, no, not this.
This, what?
One sec. Black Lion chat. No, wait. Black Lion. Double click to exchange for. Oh, okay. I can just.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. I thought it was double clicking.
Black Lion booster for buffs. 2 transmutation charges. Large crafting bag contains 5th tier crafting materials. Commemorative coin. Yeah, I'm looking at what it can do.
Yeah, you shouldn't use it. You should save it for later.
What later? In about an hour,
Yeah.
I'm deleting this game.
Yes, but maybe in 20 years we will decide to again play it, and you still have the statuette. When you don't forget your login data, like you did for your EA account. Stupid you.
I didn't think I was ever going to use Origin again. And you know what the funny thing is? After that experience, I've never used EA again.
Well, it's your fault if you just delete your account in which your games are and then think you can still use your games without your account.
They were completely 100% on my computer. The games were made before any of this DRM stuff. They were old games.
They are still bound to their account.
Apparently so.
There are some exceptions, but most of the games need the account.
GOG.
Even if you're offline, that's no problem. It just needs the account.
You can buy anything on GOG, and you will not have to worry about that kind of nonsense.
GOG, isn't that just a key service?
Good old games. No, they don't sell keys. They sell the games. They'll give you DRM-free games.
Yes, but you just... well, that's a little bit different.
Yeah. I had bought a CD, and all I wanted was it to behave like a CD.
Yep.
Everything about that experience was just...
weird. Yeah, I know. I like Command & Conquer. You should have just kept your Origins account.
And then I found out that those Command & Conquer games that I had wanted to play were already freeware that you could download on the net
I know,
for free.
But not all of them are free.
The ones that I wanted to play were.
I don't know.
The ones that I downloaded them from the Red Alert and
98 probably.
Anyway, it was just the worst. EA charged me for free games and then wouldn't let me play them. There's no excusing
well,
it.
Then I guess that you have downloaded the free versions and played them?
Not yet. You don't know how mad that experience made me, okay? I have not looked at them since.
You only got mad about the company, not about the game.
Yes, I know, but I'm still pretty ticked about that.
Actually, it even should give you a good feeling that you're playing the games for free, which you, say it right, you're like, ha, I'm playing your games for free. I don't know.
Mighty
since we're currently in the city...
Can't use that. So I can salvage that. Wait a minute, unidentified gear.
Oh, you got that? Wow, interesting. Usually you only get unidentified gear from the second expansion.
Wow, Required level 80. Okay,
Yes,
I'll
that's
just
what I meant with
Aye.
salvage that
expansion.
stuff.
I haven't taken leave of my senses. I've seen creatures of metal.
Business card.
business card. What?
Plastic yeah, I have a business card.
Could you post it?
What was it? Control?
Control, yeah.
I've seen creatures of metal.
It's a trash item.
Mm-hmm.
Every
Pumpkin oil.
gray item is a trash item.
Yeah.
Take heed. I haven't taken leave of my senses.
I don't know all the names of the trash items. I just define them as trash item and that's it.
Taken leave of my senses.
Up
I've seen
for a
creatures of
challenge?
metal and steam.
Okay.
Take heed. I haven't taken leave of my senses.
Getting annoyed by this person, whoever it is, that keeps saying they haven't taken leave of their senses. If they say that 20 times in a row, I have to begin to think that maybe they have.
Leave of my senses. I've seen creatures of metal. Take heed. I haven't taken leave of my senses. I've seen creatures of metal and steam.
Okay.
You are a welcome guest.
Alright.
Oh, let's hope she's not doing it again.
Okay, let's see. Mithril ore.
Yeah, that's level 80.
Alright, let's see. Now
It's the second best ore, but it's also the cheapest ore. Well, not the cheapest. The cheapest one is silver and gold because that's crap. No one uses this. Silver and gold is just worthless. Copper is maybe also a little bit cheaper than mithril, but every other ore is more expensive than mithril.
I've had a
So, like,
ridiculous amount of essence of lux.
yeah, you can just right click it and then say consume all if you are tired of double clicking on it.
Hmm.
A fitting reward.
Okay.
Take heed. I haven't taken leave of my senses. I've seen creatures of metal and steam.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Okay, are you ready?
Almost. Hold on. Limited use Scarecrow finisher. Feed your opponents to the birds with this Scarecrow. Huh. Okay. Deposit all again.
Yeah, the deposit all button was really nice when I found it.
So I have gained an absurd amount of luck. Oh hey, toilet paper. Well, that's great.
Oh yeah, that you probably got out of one of the trick-or-treat bags.
Essentials of life, that. Okay. Deposit all materials. Use all. Deposit all materials.
Yeah, I see you already found out what to do in the game.
Take heed. I haven't taken leave of
Okay.
my senses.
Except I have not a lot of inventory slots.
Yep, the usual problem of free-to-play. You only have 3 bag slots. Normal players have 5. Players who buy
100
gems.
points award achievement chest. A gold
Oh,
coin and
got
a
you.
laurel.
You got your first achievement chest, that's nice. Yeah, when you get achievement, you get achievement points. And for each few achievement points, you get a chest.
Lunatic Grove box.
And sometimes you can choose to get a special skin for that.
I don't seem to have any materials I can deposit.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. For example, when you just deposited your crafting materials, you usually don't have
Have you ever seen such
materials
spit?
left.
I need to sell things. You sell. Okay.
Selling, recycling.
Wow, this is level 80 items, so we can't use it.
I'm still surprised that you even got level 80 items already. I guess it's because of the event.
Yep.
The
They're
labyrinth
coming
level
out of
80
the
area.
sacks of goods. Okay, there we go.
Someone listen. An unnatural danger
So-
threatens us.
Oh my gosh. Alright, hold on. Need to sell more things. Here, have this mighty iron shield, and I need this leather bag. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, revive orb.
That you should just put in
Sip
your bank.
of
It's a very-
liquid karma.
I haven't taken leave of my senses.
That you should
I've
use.
seen creatures of
Karma is
metal
always
and
great.
stone.
1,500. Holy crap, that's a lot.
That's nothing. Do you
Well.
know how much karma I have?
I don't know, for me that's a lot.
I have 1.3 million karma. And I know people who have over 10 million karma. Which actually farm
Can't I
karma.
stack
I think.
these together?
Stack what?
I have copper harvesting sickles, 19 and 50,
Nope.
and I can't...
That's no, that are charges.
Oh.
So, yeah. Nope, you can't stack them since they're only one item. The number just indicates the number of charges left.
Okay.
So you only have copper stuff.
I have a lot of stuff right now.
But I wanted to give you even more stuff.
I need to find a bank. A place I can
Every
put
crafting station is
things.
a bank. And look here, here's a crafting station. Just go here.
Where?
Other direction. There where I'm jumping. Here. That's a
Ah,
leather
okay.
working station. Yes. Okay, a bank.
Okay. Bank. Okay, great. I'll just instant repair canister. Candy corn custard. Okay. Candy corn almond brittle. More luck. Bank access express. Huh.
Yeah. From there you can use a bank from wherever you are. I always have them in my inventory in case I have
Rotted
an emergency
egg.
and really need items. You can use that item and throw rotten eggs on other players. I think. Maybe.
Heroic booster. Grants both experience booster and item booster benefits. Plus 50% XP. Reward track. 100% bonus experience. 50% my item find. Critical crafting experience gain. Extra gathering strike. 10 seconds of swiftness after gathering. Summons a black lion merchant if your inventory is full. Huh.
Well, pretty nice, but we'll just deposit it for now. It's not made for exploring. It's made for specific trying to do stuff like leveling or gathering stuff for crafting.
Thought I sold that. Oh well. Alright, there. Now we've got inventory space.
Good hunting.
Okay, now I can open the lunatic glove box.
A lunatic glove box.
Ah, they're level 80 items that aren't usable by my class.
Yes. Wait, there are? No, this can't be. It's a box that should contain 3 gloves, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can pick one.
Yes, and one of them has a light armor, one medium, and one. So one of them is for your class.
Okay, the Lunatic Acolyte gloves are level 80, but they are my class.
Yes, light armor. That's why it's a box, since it's there for every class.
Okay. So now let me just drop off a few more things and I'm ready to go. I guess.
Yay. Yeah, I want to give you something, but for that you first have to do some things more and yeah. I just wait until you're finished.
Yeah, almost done. Shadow Raven tonic. Turn to a Shadow Raven for 15 minutes. Are you able to fly?
No.
Oh, well then what's
I mean,
the point?
you are flying above the ground, but that's it. You're floating, you could say.
Okay. So, I think that's everything now. Alright.
So you're finally done?
Yeah, I'm
I've
done.
always treated great
Okay, first pick up the banner, since golden XP and karma is always a good thing.
Pick up what banner?
That's next to me. Banner.
Oh, this?
Yes.
Take heed.
Okay.
I haven't taken leave of
Now
my
you have the
senses.
buffs. Then follow
I've
me
seen
for a short
creatures
time.
of metal and steel.
Um,
Take heed.
I want to give you a few crafting materials which you have to harvest. For that you need better harvesting gear. You're level 15, so you should be able to get the iron harvesting stuff.
Okay.
So please buy it and equip it. It's still not enough for everything I can give you, but at least for a bit more.
I
Like
have to
double
buy
the
iron.
If you want true protection for your goods, talk to me.
Alright. Sure, why not? I can equip this stuff. Okay. Iron logging axe. Iron mining pick. Iron harvesting sickle. Okay.
Equipped? Good. Then please click on OK.
Alright.
That's my home instance.
Oh. Player housing. Okay.
Yes, each race has one, and even if I'm a human, I still have the one too. And as you can see here, I have some trees.
Okay, one sec. Wait a sec. Hold on. Okay.
The middle yeah, after that here are 3 trees which you can mine. The middle one is probably too difficult, not mineable for you. You would probably just get crap out of it. Others two will give you real wood.
Green wood, ruined log.
And this one should give you the reason why you bought the iron one, since you can mine this one. Sure, and here plants.
Walnuts.
Yeah, that.
So who are all these people in your house?
That are just random NPCs which are even in your home instance. Most of them will stand around.
I liked in Breath of the Wild the way you could build that whole town. That was awesome.
Yeah. And here is a very special thing over here, which you...
Still working on the snow truffle. There we go.
Oh, snow truffle. I don't think if you even can get it. Okay, here. You probably know this one over here. Yeah, maybe that one too. But I'm talking about this one here in the corner.
The candy corn?
Yes. The king-sized candy corn node. By the way, it's king-sized, so you can mine it twice. Candy corn. Yeah, which other nodes can you actually do? I think I have some ore on the other side which you can pick up. I mean, for example, I also have this... Oh, right, here's a hero point for you. Free hero point. Take it. Yeah, you have to actually... You have to finish the channeling. You just interrupted it.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I seem to
Oh,
be
I didn't see it
standing with
first.
it shoved through my leg.
Yeah. Here's a supply cache. Can you pick it up, or there's one more here?
Oh, over
Can you
here?
pick it up? Yeah.
I like it.
Have you gained anything?
Oh yeah, I think so. Common unidentified gear, amphiral fragments,
Oh, okay, so nothing.
inscribed
Well,
shard.
you could mine all of these, but it's probably pretty useless since you won't get anything out of it.
Blood
so basically you can
ruby,
just-
ruined ore chunk, unbound magic.
Oh, you actually get something from them. That's nice. You get the important part. Yeah, here is a little bit. Here are a few oysters which you can get,
Oysters. Okay.
and pearls. I'm not sure if you actually get the oysters, but you probably should get the pearls. Yeah, fragments. Most of those materials are part of the living story materials. They like to slowly release new content, which is called living story over the time. Every 3 months they get one new chapter with a new map and a new currency, and well,
Petrified
some
stump.
mastery. That's a bauble. This one here gives baubles. That's the Super Adventure Box. This is a Christmas tree because of the Christmas event.
There's a lot of content running around this game.
Yes. Yeah. This
Paintings. Merchant.
this thing is again living story, and now you're finally getting back to the actual interesting stuff for you.
Fire, orchid blossoms, and ruined logs.
And for me, the blossom art, so yeah, nice. So, and here you have silver and copper, which you should be able to mine. But you probably will fail on the gold ore. But don't worry, it's worthless anyway.
Okay, got copper, got silver.
I have no idea about a William, but theoretically you should be able to get it.
Nope.
You get nothing.
Ruined
Just
ore.
nothing. Oh, okay.
Winter
berry.
berries.
Okay, now here you should get.
Fresh
the
winter
rest.
berries.
You can just get leather, and over here, wool and stuff like that.
Oh. Jute
So,
scraps.
and upstairs I have a little bit more stuff for you. 4
Okay.
plants to be more exact.
Whoops. Wall.
By the way, all this mining should also give experience points, so it's not entirely useless for you.
Got
So.
all these halberds just leaning against this fence here. Most
Up
odd
here I have
decoration.
4 plants for you. But sadly you have to first mine them, since when I mine them, they should disappear for you.
Black peppercorn.
I just hope that you actually can mine all 4 of them. Yeah, you did something that usually happens when you try to jump puzzles with the setting enabled, I guess.
Oh, I'm full. Hold on.
Yeah, that I kind of knew those happen, but most of the stuff you got are crafting materials, so
Yep.
you just can deposit them and continue.
Cassava roots. Carrots. Onions.
And onions.
But I don't have the cooking skill yet.
You don't have to, you just deposit them, and when you get a new character with the cooking ability, you can just use it. Or you can sell it. That's also always a possibility. Selling stuff. Many people are willing to give you a few silvers for an onion.
Yeah. Required. Bandit skeleton key. Oh, okay.
Yep, you can't open that one. That's why I said those 4 plants were the last things which you actually can get.
Oh, there's a dead end up here. There's more space behind this door.
Yes. It's
Looks like it's unoccupied.
the space of this area is limited, even if there theoretically is more. Yeah, you can't access everything of it.
Okay. Can't make it over that wall, huh?
You surely can imagine that getting all those materials from here every day is a
Adds
pretty
up.
good thing to do.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it adds up.
Huh, this person's got a green star over her head.
Yep,
Live
it's
Tied into one of your stories?
yes and no. I told you that there's living story, but there's also how do they call them? No. No. So there are also side stories. That are very small story portions, which are between the living story episodes, to make the time between those episodes a little bit less boring. And that's one of them. You can help her to craft a weapon. You collect stuff, bring it to her, and I don't know. I haven't finished it yet.
Hmm. Okay.
There's just too much content to really do all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Unless you play a lot of it. But I never played that much.
Yeah, I know
that.
a guy who does World of Warcraft. Every single expansion, he gets every single achievement.
I just can say one thing. I'm pretty sure that no single player has all achievements.
Somebody does, somewhere.
No.
Some crazy
Just
person.
No. Where is it?
World of Warcraft has a whole bunch of achievements that no person can get anymore. Yet there are still players who have them all, somehow. Crazy people. Crazy, crazy people. Alright, let's see, where am I going?
There are crazy achievements as
Was I gonna do Hunter's Lake? Most of the other areas around me are too high level. I'm curious. Actually, yeah, I want to go out into this yellow desert area.
Yellow desert area?
Yeah.
What does yellow desert area means?
It's on the map. So I'm gonna
you
go.
mean Ascalon?
I'm gonna go to
You want
Hunter's
to go
Lake.
To the plains of.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean from your position you want to go to the east? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, I want to head
Okay,
east.
you have to first go to the north, and then there's a path to the east. But I must tell you that this area in the east is a level 15 to 25 area.
And that's okay, because I am level 15 to 25 now.
Yes, but okay, I'm not sure where it starts at level 15. I think in the top right corner is probably 25. At the left corner it's maybe something between 15 and to 20, so it should be possible for you to survive there at least a bit.
Oh, we have an event over here.
Yeah, there are events everywhere in the world.
Defend the lodge from attacking worms. Interesting, having 3 of your attack skills relate to the first weapon and 2 relating to the offhand weapon. It's a really interesting and elegant way to handle dual wielding.
Well, yes. The first one is the auto attack, which isn't that important. So basically you have 2 important strong abilities per weapon.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting through the lodge door. Maybe if it was full-sized ice worms, instead of them sending their hatchlings, they could get through.
skulls will be talking about it for months. Which reminds me.
Waken, drunken,
First one.
passed out in the snow. Okay. Of course. A bucket of freezing water in this weather? That's a terrible idea.
Oh, it's that mission. Yeah. He throws frozen cakes and you have to catch them. Yeah.
Yep, that's one of the things listed.
Yeah. I stood right here. Why didn't I caught it? Again, I didn't caught it. I need some.
Oh, hey, carrots.
Do I have to carry a water bucket for this?
Yeah, if you want to wake them up.
No, I mean to catch the things he's throwing at me. I'm kind of not catching them.
I don't know. There's one.
Yeah, I'm not catching them. But I don't know why.
There's another one. Let's see. I'll just pick up another bucket of pig slop. I mean, water.
I don't get it. Why am I not catching them?
What are you trying to catch?
The frozen cakes he's throwing to me.
Oops. Crap. Copper
I'm
ore.
standing right where he wants me to stand, and it's falling on me, and it's gone. Okay, let's wake those stupid sleeping guys. I have
I'm
nothing else to do.
coming. Alright, where's the weird problem?
Right here. This circle. I click F.
Spirits of the wild welcome you.
He's throwing something at me. I'm standing in the circle. It's hit me, and that's it.
Okay. Why'd he throw it over there? That's weird. This seems horribly wasteful. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's what I thought.
And he won't let you just carry the kegs. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Well, you should catch them, but I don't know how to catch them.
I don't know either.
Standing inside them is not doing it.
Maybe you press 1 at the right moment?
One is the auto attack, that makes no sense.
Well, 1 is splash a water bucket for me right now.
Yeah, auto attack. Didn't you want to go to the next area?
I do. I'm halfway done with this quest, though.
Well, I just started with it. It's really slow progress.
There's retrieve frozen kegs from the ice cave. You know what that is? 'Cause I don't.
Sometimes there's an event. Sometimes there's an event that you have to actually get the frozen cakes. For now, it's just this throwing thing which is not working.
Well, there's water buckets.
Yes, water buckets, and they do not always work, and you have to run pretty far.
I'm just looking for another person I can splash it on.
There we were.
I can't find one. There's one.
And yeah, there's also someone.
Ah, a few more of those would do it. This guy's about to pass out.
Yeah, they're now going outside just to pass out. How brilliant of them.
Wave to Volden. The maw is quiet.
Yep. Yeah, I'm using the bucket, nothing is happening. That's already the second time. I
It
do
worked
not
every
like this.
time for me.
The spirits of the wild.
Hmm. I can't catch him. I don't know. That thing doesn't seem to work at
Maybe
all.
Yeah, maybe it's a little bit bugged or something like that.
Could be. Well, I've got another drunk over here. Looks like
Third
he
time
needs a
it's not
bath.
working.
Works every time for me. I just need targets. Ah, there's one.
I have targets.
One
know
more,
where that's
maybe two at most, and I've got it.
Oh, by the way, do you know already had time to look at your new skills? Or
Oh, the
Yes.
ones with the other weapons? Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I was starting to mess around with them while we fought the worms.
Okay, we fought worms.
Yeah, all the worms outside the door. If I can find one more
Which
guy,
weapon
I've
were you
won.
using?
Huh?
Which weapon were you using?
Staff and gun, or I can switch back to my two-handed sword.
Staff is a two-handed weapon.
No, the scepter, whatever.
Except, okay.
Stick that shoots things and piece of metal that shoots things.
Okay. I'm usually using a sword. One-handed sword. I like that weapon.
I haven't seen one in a long time. Come on, I just need one more passed out guy. Just
The
one.
auto attacks remove wounds. The second attack makes me invulnerable while I'm doing a lot of damage in front of me, and the third one
Okay,
it's clone, and I can
this
again
guy's
use
gonna
that
do it.
to teleport and
He's literally called Passed Out Warrior, even though he's walking. Come on, come on, just standing here, just walking in front of him, like, come on. Got him. Got it. Local hero, 10 out of 10 gold hearts complete.
yay.
Oh. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Is that a waypoint over there? I should probably flag that.
Yes, that's a waypoint. And
There's a
the one who
statue
tells
on
you
top
what
of that
part
hill
it is.
over there.
Statue, where? What?
Lion Guard, it's our duty to defend the
Oh,
trade
that.
roads to and from.
Yeah, team show.
Okay. So we're gonna head up that way along that road. Got it.
Yeah, just following the road. Easy enough. And chopping wood, since there's a tree sapling.
Oh boy, it's late.
It's 5 a.m. Next week, I'll again can sleep 1 hour longer, since then you also will have the clock change.
Help Max Star raid Steph capture something. Nope.
Yesterday you should have properly told me about that. I was that you was
There's a
way
giant
that you were way too
gate
late.
over here.
It leads to an area which I've never accessed so far. I guess it's part of one of the story chapters. Oh no, we can just enter the instance if we would want to. But you
Fire
already get the
There's no
point
end
of
to
interest
tyranny.
without entering, so there's
Point.
no need
Enter
to, so.
Cragsteed. Is it a city?
It's an instance. A small instance, nothing special.
An instance of what?
Of this area.
I don't know what that means.
It's a special small area with a few people standing around not doing anything interesting.
Oh.
Maybe a few merchants, who knows, I don't know. Most of those instances aren't very interesting,
Okay, it's nothing. Whatever.
basically.
I want to see the yellow thing, and I need to go to bed.
You
Oh.
just sometimes have to go into them to
Okay.
get points of interest.
It becomes a completely different area.
Yes, it's another area.
Okay.
That's why I said 15 to 25 area. Since it's another area. That's Ascalon. A lot more, a lot less ice.
Yep.
Welcome to
New
Diasa
events,
Plateau.
new waypoints,
Traveling
new
east
points
of
of
here,
interest,
you'll find
new
a
hard
few of our
quests,
soldiers are on holiday,
new enemies.
celebrating Meattoberfest. It's a
Meattober.
grand festival. You can eat and drink as much as you want. The only downside of the festival is that it makes us regular targets for separatists. The noise also causes us grief with the dredge.
Dredge.
They have a large base of
Yeah,
operations
Dredge, you
north of
already
the
have seen them.
and if they're not bothering us here, they're off bothering the miners at the quarry. We'd appreciate.
I was just not expecting to have more of them down here as well. Okay.
Dredges are everywhere.
Oh, they're everywhere. Okay.
Well, you find them in many different places. Hey, I found a champion event. Do you want to help me?
Okay. Oh,
Champions are usually more interesting.
it's more giant worms.
Oh,
So now instead of ice worms, there'll be sandworms. The spice must flow.
These eggs are going to turn out fantastic.
yay, champion is
Wow, that was worth a ton of XP.
These eggs are hard to come by.
it's a champion and an event.
Time to get to work.
Hey,
I'm heading
copper
back to
ore.
Butcher's Block. Legion call.
You always have to take, yeah, you always should try to get a lot of ore and wood and so on when you walk around, since it's worth a lot. Mining, chopping down a tree is worth like 5 silver or something like that.
Wow. Okay. I thought this was going to be a desert, but it's not at all.
By Raven, there's no
Not everywhere.
suffer.
You should first kill the enemy, since as long as you're in combat, you only heal others with half the speed.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Look at the different kinds of trees. Why in the world can you only harvest wood from crappy little things that are just starting?
Because it's easier to implement them properly.
It's not
Hey,
the
there's
kind.
a good
If
mod.
I needed wood,
There's a-
I wouldn't start with the baby trees.
Hey, here are two Gummor saplings for the second type of for soft wood logs. Yay! I need them.
Okay.
We are now finally outside of the starting area, which means from now on I actually need the trees and ores, which are everywhere.
Okay.
The first one is useless, but from the second on they're extremely important to me.
Okay. Wow. I was hitting that tree with my handle and it still broke. That's how you know that the trees aren't so good. Hey, pumpkin. No, that's a cow's butt. Never mind. I mean, I could still carve it anyway, but...
Here's a point of interest.
Hmm?
I said here's a point of interest.
Point of interest?
Yeah, just go here. You should get it.
Oh.
Or you
Okay.
could have just moved through this thing. That would also have worked.
What do we got going on down here? Bales of hay? Is there a hay baling machine? Does anyone know when the hay baler was invented? Actually, these are more rounded, not squares, but okay.
Yay, let's take part in the event.
Put on a cow
Hey.
disguise and demonstrate techniques to the cows?
Yes.
Take down the enemy. We'll move on to the next.
Where does one find this cow disguise?
Over there.
Oh. They like this mechanic of
They don't use it that often.
changing into different things.
It's just that they don't use it that often.
I want to see a combo. Use a horn strike followed by a horn thrust for the practice time.
Oops.
Good show. Move on to the next one shortly.
Professor Mew Rainbow Muffins? Battle cattle. Great! Battle cattle. Well, we'll be safe from super mutants. Can't quite get up that, huh? Oh, wait, yes I can. Haha! Sort of. Wait, no. Okay, up
Oh,
like
you're already
this.
gone.
Yeah, I'm exploring. Huh. So we're in what, Oklahoma? Ooh, what's that giant tower? Help some estate ranchers attend to cattle. That's okay. I want to find out what that there tower is. Oh. There's a rancher on his
Oh.
butt.
You're close to a waypoint.
Here you go.
Have you already unlocked that waypoint over here? So,
Wow, and everywhere I look, there are downed people in this area. I seem to be having a
Yeah,
bad time. Ooh, look at that city. Is that involved with the dredges, or is that just people?
no, just people. Mostly Char. Char are like this. Oh, by the way, how about we, I show you the 5 different cities of the 5 factions?
There's a, oops, there's
That's
a
probably
big
quite
plant over
interesting,
there.
I guess. Since otherwise you wouldn't
Ow.
be survived by this.
Maybe. I want
can
to
do
check
this at
out
the
this
end or
big
something like that.
tower over here.
Oh, that tower, yeah, that's difficult to get. Wait, I have a better idea. Follow me.
Hmm?
Before we go to the tower, follow me.
Alright. Doggone it, everything just keeps injuring my leg and making me bleed.
I hope I'm right. If it's right, good. Oh, you're slow. I forgot that. 5th birthday present. I'm jealous. I'm
Boars,
only going
those
to
are
4th.
ridiculously dangerous. Don't want to piss those off. By the way, I still don't have my bat flying around me. Thought I went through all the trouble to get that thing set up.
Let's not waste any time.
So, come to me and interact with that thing before the
This
end
is
starts.
the weirdest looking catapult.
Yeah, just go inside, okay? It's a catapult. It's throwing away cows.
What? Oh,
So-
suddenly I'm on someplace else.
You are at the tower where you want
Come
to go.
on, even on the SNES, Secret of Mana gave us an animation for canon travel. Wow.
Well, I guess nowadays they
This
actually
is an
could make something more
imposing
interesting.
tower.
It's a pretty big tower. And here's a gate to get outside again without dying.
What? It's not a dungeon?
No. It's just the door. Oh, wait, here's a hero point.
Attack my target!
I've beaten you, but you don't know it.
I do like the concept of the hero points. Gaining some of your skill points from doing things in game.
Sadly, the whole mechanic has changed a bit since. Why have you started it again? You have already won.
Did I already get the point? Because I didn't trigger the fight the first time.
You don't have to trigger it, you have to defeat him to get the point. Otherwise 10 people would have to fight 10 times so that everyone gets the point. That's pretty annoying, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I want to say,
Level up.
nowadays, if you just level to 80 without doing anything else, you already have all the hero points you need to get all basic skills and specializations. But then you, with one of the expansions, you unlock a new track. And
I think I'm about to die. I was trying to do a level up while something was hitting me.
Nowadays you need 250 hero points to get the elite specialization of the class, and
because there's so many more areas.
All hero points which you can collect are not enough to get 250. But in the new zones of the expansions, you get 10 hero points per hero point, which means they are like 25 enough.
Inflation. Got it.
More or less. The new zones are a lot more important for hero points than the old ones.
Pile of rubble.
So the old ones lost a lot of their effectiveness, you could say. Importance. Not important anymore.
A well? Ooh, I could go down it. Oh my gosh.
You should go down it.
There's stuff down here.
Yes, for example, a hero point.
Yeah, okay.
You can channel it when you're under attack. Yeah, enemy attacks are interrupting channels. Which is the main reason why they've implemented it like this, so that you can just go here.
With the scepter, I'm way better at spitting out tons of clones. I feel like I have a little bit more control with the sword, but that's probably just because I was using it for so long.
The great sword is less good for getting clones, yes.
And I still have that crazy beam. Confusing images is just amazing.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, there are two types of damage you can deal. There's the normal damage and condition damage.
Yeah,
and
what's that about?
You usually focus on one type of damage. I think the scepter is more for condition damage.
What is condition damage?
Damage is damage which you get from debuffs. For example, if you give an enemy burning or confusion, which deals damage per tick, that's condition damage.
There's a lot of work that was put into this.
Yeah, and usually focus on one of those two things with your step.
Oh, there we go. That was a really cool area. Everything about that, from jumping down the destructor rifle. Whoa! Uh-oh.
I have the feeling like my weapon is stronger than your anti-ghost weapon. Be careful, the catapult is shooting at you.
Oh.
Let's destroy the catapult.
Tombstones. Ha! Shot all the king's horses with honor. She lived, she died, and no one noticed. Oh, that's sad. Huh. What is it? Oh, wait. No, give me the rifle. Okay. No. 6.
Too late.
Ah, where'd my gun go?
Don't ask me. Maybe you've used the skill which detonates it, I don't know. The gun's
Pick up skull? What in the world did that just do?
Don't ask me.
Yeah, that ability, that confusion ray is just insane.
Yep, confusion. That's what it deals to enemies.
It just makes them die. Ghost cannons!
At the start, both your condition damage and your normal damage is extremely important to you, since you have nearly no stats which are boosting one of them. You've made them running away.
Like that. It's the ghosts of cannons. Cannons met terrible fates here. And they've come back for revenge on the living.
Yeah, those ghosts are a bigger problem for the Jar. They once killed a giant amount of humans with a magical artifact, and because of this they are kind of returning all the time. And with all the time I mean they kill a ghost and I don't know, a few days or weeks later he comes back and is again trying to kill Jar. That's a pretty big problem for them.
Yeah. When the living fight, it's the necromancers who win.
Necromancers. Oh, by the way, have you already gained a few more of your F skills? Have you gained of your F3 and F4 skill?
I've got 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay. Because the skill number 4 is giving you a special buff which makes you basically invincible for a short time. The first 3 just deal damage, deal condition damage, and daze enemies. And daze is a CC.
Oh, crap. Ah!
Cannons.
Alright, completed.
Oh, you're finally done. Nice.
Yep, silver, gold, and fate points.
Fate points? Oh,
Karma,
yeah.
sorry, whatever. The thingy, the purple triangles. This thing is so cool.
Yeah, scepter. All weapons are pretty interesting, more or less. Some more, some less. I thought you didn't want to fight them anymore, since you completed it, and now we want
I
to.
found a gun, another one of the cool guns, and I was like, oh, let's play with this for a minute.
Okay, I'll destroy the rest over here.
Alright, let me see.
Well, as an elementalist I would be a lot faster in killing them, but at least this build deals damage. My previous build was really awful for dealing damage.
Yeah.
Oh, wood. Wood.
Flock of angry birds. I'll just stay away from the emu, or whatever they are. Veteran black bear, no thank you. I've had enough bear problems in Warlock already to last me for the year, thanks.
Oh, Iron ore! Yay! The most important ore. Since with iron ore you can make iron bars and steel bars.
The Mad King has returned. Assist stout dark kind. Retrieve water samples from test kits and repair chemical dispensers. Something interesting's going on here. Guild rush?
Oh yeah, that's a guild race. You get transformed into an animal and have to get through a race. Yeah, have to make a race. Get through the area without dying. And there are usually a lot of traps along the path.
Pick up boulder.
Elementalists have a special skill with the boulder.
Hmm.
They can make it to a small meteorite, yeah. Nice, small gimmick. But as a normal person it's not very special. It deals a little of damage and stuns enemies which you hit with it, and that's it.
Well, it's still cool. I appreciate things like that. I'm gonna maybe take a swim. I
There are
really
diving
have.
goggles up there.
I really
Maybe you
have.
this time can use them.
Use what?
Another land to
The
spread
diving
my
goggles
light.
up here. Maybe you now can use them, since you now have weapon swap.
What is this? It's a crab thing.
Hermit crab.
Chemical
By the way,
dispenser. Oh, wait.
You shouldn't.
It's in the water?
Yes.
Behold my weird underwater powers.
Do I even have proper underwater weapons?
I don't know.
must
I've got
check
a
that.
trident.
I have. Yes, I have level 80 exotic underwater weapons. Yes. Some time ago, I used like level 20 gear, and that was really awful. I
Wow.
cannot use any abilities.
Somebody is putting chemicals into the water for some reason. Why am I helping them?
You are dispensing the water. Or something like that, I'm not sure. All those chemical dispensers are filtering the chemical stuff out of the water, and you are repairing it so that they're working again.
Dispensers are filtering. That's not what the word means.
I guess I should change to German when I find the next one of them to get the meaning of it. What's a test?
Smogan Darkhorn. Look at all of this.
The water testing kits which are not in the water, and take the samples and then get them to the hard guy for progress for this thing.
Whoa, what have I fallen into? It's got a big old furnace in it. Oh.
For Iron Legion.
Why am I still in combat?
Keep the flame alive.
The flame? Oh. I guess you just said that.
This is the guy that wants water samples and stuff, yeah.
Yep, I'm currently collecting water samples for him.
I really have to go to bed.
Then how about we shortly visit all 5 big cities so that you have seen them?
I guess we can visit a few cities. Whew. Alright.
So I guess you've already seen... yeah, let's start with Ascalon since we're close.
Ascalon, where's... Oh, that's the one I'm next to, right?
Yep, just get to, let's see, this I think you should have this waypoint. Just use that one and then go to the left into the city.
Which waypoint?
The one I posted into the chat. Just click it, then you see it.
Okay. Smoke Steed waypoint. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what? Chat? Sorry about that. Why do you say sorry about that? Oh, very laggy indeed, yeah.
Yeah. What
You
can
can
I
always
do?
reduce the quality.
It might be a bandwidth issue though, not even a PC issue. I'm not sure.
Bandwidth, but is the game running smoothly?
The game's running
I mean,
okay.
Yeah, then it can't be a bandwidth problem since then you would have a high ping and your skills wouldn't trigger when you click them, and that
Unless this game has
not.
priority over OBS.
It usually does not have a priority. At least not for me.
It looks like a Star Wars thing. A
Oh, by the
laser
way,
to blow up a planet should be coming out of this.
Guild Wars is saved in just one single data. and because of that, it takes a lot of CPU in order to run this game, since it has to calculate a lot of stuff.
Yeah, the
that's Ascalon.
next week I'll pick an MMO that's less intensive. But I wanted to check this one out. I've been hearing about it for so long.
Yeah. So what do you think about the Char City?
I like their vehicles. I don't suppose you ever get to drive one of these.
Somewhere in the story you are able to choose if you want to use their tanks for one mission, but I think that's already it.
Oh my gosh, what in the world is this thing? It's got an angry face. I'm envious. I wish I'd started in this area.
The Char are more the mechanical guys. You could say steampunk setting.
Yeah, they have really crazy stuff. I want to see this stuff actually in action. Look at this. It's like a giant. It's like a giant motorcycle.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god.
They also have lava over there.
Yeah.
The smelter. If you want to see it.
I'm just looking around. Testing one by hoisting it in chains and then running it. Those are steel wheels. Those would not be comfortable to ride in, but they're so big. I bet they don't have any kind of shock absorbers, though. Maybe they just have big piles of cushions that the pilots lay in. Wow.
Actually, the most interesting city is Lion's Ark. But certainly you only can enter it with either full account or level 30.
That too.
Oh well. This is pretty freaking cool. I swear, this is just a Death Star. They've just got a half-finished Death Star they're living in.
It's pretty small for Death Star.
Well... It's the model. It's a working model. They'll build the bigger one when they've got this one functional. They don't believe in stairs, I see. Oh, because they want to be able to drive their vehicles up this. Ah, okay. That would make sense. Adamant guard.
Yeah, you can get the skin of the Element Guard with those culture merchants.
Yeah, the cow people are pretty cool. I like their city.
Yeah, the Char are interesting. Well, every faction is interesting in its own way. The only one I do not really like or understand are the Norn. They're a bit weird.
The ones that I picked?
Yes.
They're
See, here's an instance. When you must go inside to get the point of interest. That's so annoying. There's so many instances in the city where you have to go inside.
The Norns are pretty easy to understand. They're the northern barbarians that every single fantasy world has. They're always barbarians, they're always from the icy north, and they're frequently associated with dragons for some reason, though not always, or animal spirit things. They're almost a standard fantasy race. I think these cow people are far more interesting. I mean, you could say that they're kind of the local dwarves, but maybe...
I wish you could use this portal which you can see over there.
Oh, hey, there's a portal over there.
Yeah, each city has one portal, and all those portals are leading towards Lion's Ark, the main city. And in Lion's Ark are 5 portals to the 5 cities.
All roads lead to Rome, eh?
Lion's Ark is the most important city, and it's also the most beautiful one, and the only one who got a full
Oh, I just fell through a floor. Great. Yeah, that would kill me. I'm just jumping around and just suddenly threw solid object.
Yeah,
okay.
the whole city is not designed for jumping around at every corner.
Can you imagine what the Char would look like in 250 more years then?
There are even a few map breakouts on some maps where you can just leave the map and be under the map.
Oh, that's great.
Under every map there's water and you can see everything.
Yeah, I definitely would. The first thing, if I were serious about this game, the first thing I'd want is to get that glider.
Glider. So the first expansion. Well, first you have to get all to level 80.
Yeah.
But there, when you get an expansion, you get a special item which lets one character automatically level you to level 80.
Yeah, but that's missing out on the whole game. Oh my gosh, let's not go. Okay, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, as I said, it's not designed for us to do that.
They focus on new content, of course.
But, well, it's not important that you can run through this stuff. That's really not important.
It's a thing that should be fixed.
But I think you shouldn't level up your first character with this level 80 item, since you should use the time to
explore the
world and the game mechanics and so on. So yeah, I would use the level 80 item for your second character.
Yeah.
And the third, since you randomly do it by both expansions.
You know, I have to say, I've spent a lot of time resisting everyone I know trying to get me into World of Warcraft back in the day. I think that this, at least from what I've seen of it as opposed to what I've seen of WoW, I think that this is the more interesting game. There's a lot of mechanics and things that I really like about it.
The best thing I like about this game is max level is level 80, and this won't change. And the highest rarity is legendary, and this won't change. Which means when you once have the equipment and the character, it will always stay strong. To worry about that, there suddenly will be insanely strong new enemies for which you again have to farm new gear and level up again. This won't happen. That's why I like it. Even when I return in 5 years, my character will still be pretty strong.
Still be good, yeah?
The only thing that maybe changed is that they have made a few balance patches, which then maybe have weakened my build a bit, so that I deal less damage and so on, but that's the worst thing that could happen. So, want to see the next city? Or one round more in this city?
No, it's 5:40 a.m. and I have to get ready for bed and go to bed.
Then let's hurry with the other cities.
I have to go to bed, man.
Hey, you've been here around for like 15 minutes.
I know. I enjoyed looking at this city. It's awesome.
But at least let me show you the Asura city.
One more. Just one.
Okay. The last waypoint I posted. That goes to the Asura city. You could say the city of my current character.
Alright.
The human city is just a normal human city, that's nothing special. And the Silvari are just living in a huge tree.
They're tree
that's
people. Yeah, they're gonna be... I've seen a lot of variants of the nature people. It would take a lot of work to surprise me with them. Oh, okay, okay.
Well, their whole story is maybe a little bit surprising, but not their design. Well, that's not the city. That's the first part of the first map. So let's go into the city.
Oh, okay.
That's the wrong direction.
Yeah, I'm looking around. I went up. I'm looking at some of this crazy stuff. Look at this crazy cube thing hanging from a tree. What in the world? Is it a flying tree?
Don't you mean the flying cube thing on which is growing a tree? The cube is flying, not the tree.
Is it? So they have flying rocks, okay.
They have
robots.
Flying cubes.
Okay.
And golems. Their main city is a flying cube.
Oh.
Ratasum, yeah. There's whatever.
Portals.
That's rather.
Incubation. Oh my gosh, they're stargates. I had
No,
a
they're not
slight.
Stargates.
I-
Stargates only work into one direction, so they can't be Stargates.
I had slight SG-1 and also slight Protoss vibes before, but then I see the actual Stargates, I'm like, okay, yeah.
Where the hell are you now?
The
Have you used
people who
portal?
designed this place were SG-1 fans, but also creating
Hey,
something.
you have used the portal. You have moved, I guess, over there? Yeah. Well, yeah, now you can see the
They're
city
into
from
strange
far away.
art.
A little bit too far away, I can't see it anymore.
Artificing station. Looks weird.
Oh, you're downstairs.
Weaponsmithing
and,
station.
looking at the smithing, the crafting stations.
This is a sci-fi race that has,
Yep.
yeah.
I think it's my favorite race. And all of those guys are kind of scientists. If you
Yeah.
want to, if you take their story, the first thing you do is you have invented something great.
Oh
Special.
man, the best. Just the best.
Yeah, that's it. The main city is a huge flying cube.
Yeah.
And when you try to get under the cube, you get teleported into the prison.
It's a prison. Ah. Huh. Just a bunch of guns.
Well, it's a huntsmith, yeah? He's doing gun stuff.
Yeah. Huh. You can walk on this.
So, yes, you can walk on this.
Okay. Oh, I almost got it. And I
What?
died instead. There was one of
Oh,
those
you did
things
that.
up there.
Yeah, no, Vista.
I almost got it. And then I fell onto the broken floor. Look at all these pieces of broken rock that fell down. And nobody... Sloppy. Everyone's too busy sciencing. They didn't hire any janitors.
Hi.
Hey.
I guess you should better use a waypoint. But using waypoints is free in cities.
Well, I was just gonna look down here a little, but anyway.
I do think it was worth to look at the Asura city.
It is awesome. It's not that I want to stop, it's that I have to, because I have
Yeah, I know.
to. I have work in the morning. Unfortunately, like I said at the start, though, if I let myself get hooked into one of these, I'll never stop, so... Next week, something else. Maybe I'll look at RuneScape. Maybe I'll look at MapleStory. Maybe something completely different. Who knows? I don't yet. Anyway, this is a really freaking cool game. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex